Right, so this is just a really quick one. It's next in the series, if you like, of starting your own business and some of the things that I've done, some of the things I've done well, some of the things I haven't done so well. One of the things that I wish I'd done differently or better was to take advantage of my network more. And what I mean by that is there are times, loads of times, when you're first starting out by yourself where you need support, you need help, and you need to speak to friendly faces and people who've done it before. And I had a propensity at the time to just want to do absolutely everything myself. And, you know, quick random example is pulling together documents, documentation. So if you remember 2018, I think May 2018, the GDPR compliance came in, but we all knew about it from 2017. I basically wrote a privacy policy from scratch alongside our CTO, which was absolutely crazy. It was a really silly thing to do when I look back. I mean, God knows how long it took. And there were people out there that I know in my network, and I found out subsequently, that would have been delighted to share their privacy policy and just give us a bit of a leg up, just a bit of help. But I was too, I guess, maybe a little bit too bashful to maybe ask for that support, that help. There's been loads of times since we've been asked to pull together things like, IT disaster recovery, business continuity plans, obviously employment contracts, cash flow forecasts. There are people out there that have done this so many times before, and yes, they've put time, they've put resource and effort into that, but you're a small business, you're starting from scratch, and people just want to help. I mean, I'm one of them. If I can help or support any new or young business just starting from scratch that maybe don't have these things in place, then I'll absolutely do that. You need to ask for help. Honestly, anybody who's going through this needs to ask their network for support, because people are just genuinely delighted to help. It's something I wish I had done. It's something that I love to do now. If anybody ever asks for any help or support, not that I think I'm great at anything, but I'm certainly a pair of ears, and I'm willing to listen and give that support if required. And just while I'm on documentation, one bit of advice that I did get from somebody at the time, which has been an absolute godsend, was something called Simply Docs, and I'll put a link to it underneath. But it costs maybe about 100 quid a year, something like that, and you get everything from employment contracts to all of your different policies that you'd be expecting to fill in as part of a competitive tender process. So I'm not on any commission from these guys or anything like that, but I'll pop the link underneath because that has been a massive help to us. But yeah, I think the message is ask people for help. More often than not, they'll be genuinely delighted to do so. And yeah, I think that'll stand you in really good stead and save a huge amount of time for anybody who thinks they can just do something by Googling and taking time to write up all these documents. Anyway, that's all it was. Cheers, guys. Speak to you on the next one.